Hello, excuse me, welcome to Pink Sunrise Tarot. I'm Sonia and I'm going to be doing a reading on Sagittarius. Hello Sagittarians, hello to everybody else, a special hello to all my subscribers. Thank you so very much for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, for viewing, for emailing me. I really love and appreciate the support. Really love and appreciate the love and support. Gotta separate the words. I want to get right into this, Sagittarius. You've watched my videos. I'm not going to get into the whole entire schmeal of it. I would like to spend more time, getting the messages out to whoever they resonate with. I do not read reversals in any of my cards ever. That's just my own personal preference. I don't need to, so I choose not to. I do swear in my videos. I try to not make it as vulgar, but I do swear in my videos. I'm not going to stop. And most importantly, we all have free will. Please take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Everybody has multiple stories. Everybody has multiple scenarios and situations in their life. If a little piece helps you, then that's great. You know what I mean? Then I've done my job as a messenger. So that's it. Okay. I'm going to keep my cards simple, just 3 decks. A main deck, my clarifiers, and then a deck to close out the reading. So get right into this. Shuffle these. Whoa. These cards want to jump. I can tell you right now, Sagittarius. I can tell you right now, Sag, this is going to be an intense reading. I can just tell. I can feel it. Without putting any cards out, I can just tell. Right off the bat. Right off the bat, this is going to be interesting. Let me just shuffle these this way. These cards are just like not cooperating. That's how I know it's going to be something. That's how I know. 99.9% of the time I'm correct. So, let's see. Oh my goodness, yeah. Jeez. Okay. Sagittarius, just like I said. You got the Emperor, 3 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Sagittarius, you are trying to gain control of a situation that's over. I think you're either accepting it or maybe it just hasn't happened just yet, but you need to maintain your control because it's a third-party situation. I'm not necessarily saying that it's, a relationship, but there's somebody in your relationship that is toxic. Okay, there's someone in your inner circle that is toxic and it's leaving you as a wounded warrior, and you're emotionally needing to walk away from the situation and focus more on your foundation, focus more on your money, focus more on yourself. So you're trying to control, or you're needing to control a difficult situation when it comes to the heart. Okay? And it's leaving you, Sagittarius, it's leaving you a wounded warrior. So this is happening to you. Okay? So who this is resonating for, just an eye-opener. Start getting yourself prepared. You know, if it's happened already, you're going to get stronger. If it hasn't happened yet, prepare yourself, because you're going to need to control your composure. You're going to need to control yourself, because this one's going to hurt. And it's going to leave you as a wounded. It's going to leave you a wounded warrior. And it's a third-party situation. Either parents are involved, parents are in the Kool-Aid. There's other family members are in the Kool-Aid. Whatever it is, it's not just you and that person in this relationship. It's you, that person, and whoever they have. It's on their end. Whoever they have in the relationship is going to turn around, and it's going to affect you. You may have to walk away from this, or you may have to sit everybody down and friggin' say, hey, this is how shit's gonna run, this is how shit's gonna be, and this is how shit's gonna stay. If they don't like it, you're gonna either, the Three of Swords, either you're gonna have to remove them, or they're gonna just naturally remove themselves. But I don't think they're gonna just naturally remove themselves. You're gonna have to mentally, physically, verbally, you know, speak to the situation, or you're going to have to emotionally just walk away. So those are pretty much your only two options. I'm surprised that the Two of Swords isn't here, but you never know. But that's what I'm getting here, Sag. And I knew it. I knew it when I was feeling the cards. I knew it was going to be something. I knew it, and it's here. So being that this is a little intense, I'm going to get some cards out, and I'm going to break it down, because it's hard for something that's for who this is resonating for something that's a little bit intense like this. I can't just break it down like I normally would break down a regular reading. I have to actually see where this is heading, so I'm able to relay the message correctly. Okay, so just give me a second here. Yeah, see, just give me a second to get some cards so that I can get the message out correctly, because if I do a few cards at a time, it's going to sound like jumbo smumbo, and I'm not going for that. I like how I just make up words. Sounds pretty cool, though. Look at that. It just went right there. Three of Swords. Oh my goodness. Jeez. That's all under the Three of Swords. Okay. That makes now see, but do you see what I mean? Like I have to break this down so that I know exactly what's going on.
Good morning, here's my 12 station. Stand by for radio check.
Okay, Sagittarius. I see exactly where this is going. Okay. Now I can understand a lot better of why these cards are here. Okay, and look at the card on the bottom, Lovers. Okay, this is interesting. This is quite interesting. I have to separate them so that I'm able to break this all down for you, so that it makes sense to me and to you and everybody that it resonates with. Okay. Now, remember, you had the Emperor. The Emperor is control, okay? Controlling the situation. what you're needing to do and what you're wanting to do is you have the drive, the power, and the ambition and the motivation and the drive to focus on your family, to focus on the love, to focus on the connection and everything that you have. You may have children with this person. You may be just a strong relationship, but there is a lot on the table. There's a lot on each other's plates, not just yours. Now I'm understanding it's not just you, it's them too. So this is just a normal situation between the both of you. You know what I mean? That there's a lot. You're trying to hold on to your family, trying to hold on to the situation, trying to maintain everything, trying to control everything, but there's too much on your plate. There's too much on their plate. That explains the reason for the third party. It's you're in this relationship, they're in this relationship, and both your minds are irrationally doubting each other, which ends up becoming the third party. Okay? That's why I said third party doesn't necessarily mean it's another person. If me, for an example, if myself and another person are together, there's we're together, we're talking and everything else, and I'm doubting them, they're doubting me, that becomes a wedge. That's where the Three of Swords is. The Three of Swords is a wedge. It's a wedge in the heart. Okay? It could be from your mind. It could be from materials. It could be from tangibles. It could be from anything. Three of Swords means, but it's leaning more towards something that's mentally put into that situation. A lot of times it's family members. Sometimes it's drama. Sometimes it's issues at work. Whatever it is, it's you and that person plus something else. You know what I mean? Which is sometimes troublesome. So that's why now I can see why the Three of Swords is there. But you have a lot of love for this relationship. This relationship is strong. Okay? You have a lot of love to offer. You have a lot of money to offer. It's going to take time. It's going to be slow. You have the Page of Pentacles. Again, money is there. Make sure the communication with the Knight of Swords, make sure the communication is open. Speak about your concerns, speak about your issues. Give them a chance to speak about their concerns and to speak about their issues. And you both come together and discuss these issues, because this is a strong relationship. This is a strong friendship. Now I understand where it's coming from. You're both doubting, not necessarily doubting each other, but you're both downloading. Oh, Jesus. You're both excuse me. Not doubting. Not doubting each other. More or less, just doubting the situation. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you're sitting there, you're doubting them, you're giving them the side eye, you're kind of like, this, that, and this. And that person's doing the same thing. Right there, you started a third party situation, because now it's you, the truth, and your thoughts, which sometimes your thoughts may not be true. But if you're doubting that other person, you kind of like, who gives a shit? It's my thoughts anyway. You can't really do that. But that's what the third party is. I wanted to explain that. Okay? Because you are emotionally invested in each other. Okay? You do really love the shit out of each other, possibly a marriage here. But you're both wounded warriors, okay? You both have the drive with the King of Wands here. You both have the drive, you both have the motivation to present yourselves correctly to each other, okay? But neither one of you are really loving yourselves the way you should. That's what's damaging this relationship. Both of you guys got together. You've been together for a while. You don't love yourself. They don't love themselves. You both have to love yourselves. That's why you have to go back to the Page of Wands. Go back to where things were beautiful, where things were new, where you loved them. You loved yourself. They loved themselves. They also loved you. You have to go back sometimes to the basics. Clean the slate. Say, you know what? You've pulled me in this direction. I've pulled you in this direction. How about we both agree to pull each other back to the basics, start all over again, give ourselves a new clean slate, a fresh start. when you're in a relationship with somebody and you love the shit out of them and they love the shit out of you, and you come through, you know, situations where you're not meeting eye to eye and you're not on the same page and everything, the fact that you both came together, the fact that you both love each other, the fact that you sit there and you know, the fact that you sit there day in and day out, talking to each other, relaying messages, dealing with family issues, dealing with personal issues, dealing with family issues and children and so on and so forth, that is strong. That is strong. You don't let that go. You fight your ass off for that. Not to the point where you're abusive, not to the point where you're violent or anything like that. No, I'm talking about good, positive vibes here, okay? We all go through some shit. We all go through some shit. This relationship here is strong, Sagittarius. This relationship here is strong. You are going through some struggles. You are. You both are. Okay? 8 of Cups, emotionally walking away. Sag, I feel that once you clear, look at, mentally clear your mind, take your family on a vacation, go somewhere, just get out of turbulent water. You know, get yourself out of the house for a little while. Take the family out, you know, and you'll be very victorious in this. The 6 of Wands, very victorious. Because if not, 5 of Wands, it's going to be constant conflict. Like, you guys, you have to get out. It's like I see you guys practically like right on top of each other. There's no space here. You have to get out. You have to get out. Okay? And now look at this. You have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. You're both money driven. You're both focusing on money. Okay? But you're holding the money too tight. You're holding the money too tight. Okay? Money may be an issue. But if you're holding on to it too tight, what are you doing? You're not enjoying yourselves. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do that it doesn't necessarily cost a lot of money. But if you're holding on to it way too tight, to where you're not even going, you know, having a simple ice cream from McDonald's, or, you know, catching a little, you know, 10, you know, 8, 9, $10 movie. Come on. You have to make that time. You have to make that time for yourselves and for each other. You have to pull on that faith. You have to pull on each other. You have to pull on that support system. Okay? Because there's a lot of shit that's unseen. You guys have to sit down and talk about this crap. This is a strong relationship here. And you're both gonna end up going in your own separate directions if you don't sit still and fucking talk. Very simple. But the relationship keeps going. The relationship is going to keep going. And look at the bottom. The Lovers. The most important thing is you need to go back to the basics. Learn to love yourself. Sagittarius is love yourself first. Let them love themselves first. Then together with happy hearts, you love each other. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, I'm still in the I'm a woman under construction. It is what it is. I got a lot of work I got to do too, but I've come a long way also. So I'm able to say these things because I've walked that walk. I'm experiencing it as we speak. Okay? But Sagittarius, this is a strong connection. This is a strong relationship. This is a strong family ties here. Okay? I would not like to see this fall to the wayside. I would not like to see this going in its separate ways. This is a strong, I can see it here. This is a strong connection. Don't let it go. Talk about the issues. Talk about the concerns. Talk about the problems. You guys have a lot of drive. You have a lot of passion. You have a lot of desire. But there's no swords here. There's no communication. That's the problem. There's one sword, and that's the 6 of Swords, moving away from turbulent water. Oh, excuse me, correction, 2 swords. You have the Knight of Swords. So quickly move away from turbulent waters. When it comes to communication, exactly. Sagittarius, what I can suggest here, short and sweet and right to the point. This is a strong connection. You need to both sit down, talk to each other, get all the issues on the table, all the problems on the table, all the concerns on the table. Walk away with clear, concise intentions for your relationship, for your family, for your support system, and then just sit back and relax. I'm gonna get 4 cards. I need 4. Look at this. What did I just get done saying? Look at this, look at this, look at this. I can't make this shit up. I love it. I said make sure that your intentions are clear. You have the Ace of Swords. Clear contentions, clear communications. Talk about the issues. Talk about the problems. Talk about the concerns. Talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Whatever it is you need to talk about. It's simple as that. With the concerns of yourself, you need to put each other first. You need to take care of your needs. They need to take care of their needs. Then you both come together and figure out and take care of each other's needs. That's how it works. That's the only way it can work. Anything else, it's going to be a mess. Continue that passionate drive and that motivation that you have already, but continue that movement forward. Plant the seeds when it comes to your money. Plant the seeds when it comes to your foundation, your health, your wealth. Put it together. It's already strong, but you got to really, you have to maintain it. With the 7 of Pentacles, maintain it. And look at, you guys are a very strong couple. You got the 2 of Cups again. Please, Sagittarius, take the time that you need. But talk about this and work this one out. All right? Till next time. Bye.